Hey, good morning. We're just doing a little check Friday morning live chat to see what happens. I had trouble with my mic yesterday, and I did some re-changing and setting around there, and I just wanted to see if it was working or not. And I don't know if anybody comes on or not there because I didn't announce it or nothing. I just came on just to see what happens there. Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 10:43 a.m. Currently in DeLand it's 83 and partly cloudy. Today it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 89 and a low of 72. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, Sue's on. Sue's aboard there. I don't know if she can hear me or not, if it sounds good.
Seven's on too.
Oh, Seven's on? Hey Seven, how you doing? Yeah, I thought I've been playing around here. I reset my whole thing there to see if my sound was any better or not, so I wasn't getting no echoes and feedback, and I kind of know what happened in yesterday morning's chat. I didn't that's gonna be a great weekend. It is definitely gonna be a great weekend. And so what do you got? You got plans, Seven? Got something going on over the weekend? At this point we haven't really got much anything going on yet. We might come up with something go on. Generally we go to our flying field and fly, but it's been so wet. It hasn't rained for a couple days, so maybe it's dried up a little bit, but it was so wet out there that we didn't, I hadn't planned on going. We usually take the Roadtrek and go out on it, so I don't know, we'll see what it brings, you know, on it. Who knows, maybe I'll spend time with family. That's cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. So and we're I don't know what we're going to do this weekend. Maybe just go out and drive around and do some videos. I haven't just done any, I don't have any just blog videos to put up. And maybe I'll just get in the car and drive around, you know. So Seven says, last weekend we went ziplining. Wow, that'd be fun. So this weekend we were relaxing. I bet that ziplining's a lot of fun. They have it in Daytona, and I've never tried it. Let me do let me go to my desktop. I'm gonna go off here and see what see if I can find a.
That's a sound. I put a sound up that you made. Whee!
Oh, ziplining, zip, L-I-N-N-I-N, ziplining, ziplining. I probably spelled it wrong. So yeah, they got it here. If you can see here, they got it in Orlando, and I think there's one right here at Daytona. Daytona,
one, yeah.
Daytona Zipline Adventure. All right, let's go to their website once, and so that's so they do some zip lining there on it. That's pretty cool. I don't know how expensive. Maybe it tells the price and stuff here.
I wouldn't do it, but you could.
Well, Sue, here's courses and pricing. Let's see what they charge to do a little zip lining. Well, it's $29 for one course. That's not too bad. I mean, you can go the 2 courses for $36. I see it. It's right over by Nova Road there.
Yeah, it's right there on that corner.
Yeah, and it's in a wooded area, and you know, I've seen it around in that. So zip lining might be kind of fun. I would try it. You know, Sue with her knee and foot, I think it might be a little more.
I have trouble going up and down the.
Getting up onto it, and
probably too heavy for their harnesses too.
So that's pretty cool. So how was your experience with it? She said, "Oh, said it was awesome." Our 6-year-old did it too. Going to post a video on it probably Monday. Oh, that'll be cool. Can't wait to see that. That'll be pretty neat. So. That would be something to keep in mind of doing, is doing a little zip lining on it. So well, maybe try that before I get too old. You know, the older you get.
Not going to jump out of a plane either. That's right next to us.
Yeah, that's something we have close. Is the mic too loud?
No, but I think your music is a little.
The music's too loud. Okay, we're gonna use this as an adjustment section here. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. And so you say the mic's not over. Because I'm looking here, it's in the red, the mic, but I'm not talking as close. I was trying to up my mic so I didn't have to talk so close to it. So, but if it sounds good to everybody, I'm going to leave it right where it's at, because I have these little what do you call it, a mixer thing, and it'll show you what your levels are, if it goes into the red or not in the red. And I'll do another drone video. Yeah, you know, I was actually, and I think if we go out, I was looking this morning on the maps. There's an area over here by the St. Johns River where you can go back in and park and kind of by yourself there, and maybe take the drone up over the trees and get some pictures of the river and stuff out there. So I might do that. I got in a little thing where it seems like I'm always at the flying field or in the backyard. Adjust my camera just a little bit here.
Your music's almost too low now.
Now it's too low?
You can barely hear it.
Okay, well, we'll turn it up just a little bit there.
Since you're testing, right?
Yeah, since I'm testing. Let's put it up here. I'm going to put it on 30 right here and see how that sounds on it. Oh, you know, the hardest thing of setting sound up is, you know, I have this delay. And so,
Good.
What does it sounds better
Good.
there? Okay. So the delay, I can't hear it myself. I have to go online and do it, or rely on Sue to do a test and go online and do it. And so that's why I thought, well, I'm just going to pop on here a bit and do a little bit of testing with the videos and stuff. So hopefully we'll get it set up better. I was terrible on yesterday. I watched the video back and had no sound at all, and then it was great. So sometimes that happens. Technology is fun, but boy, it can irritate you too when you don't get it just right. Like, man, I thought I had that all set up and, you know, had it all gone there. So my biggest issue, and I should probably test that here, where I still scares me to do live. It's fun, really. I really have fun doing live. I really enjoyed it. I've been doing it for quite a while now. But what threw my sound off was I was trying to do a video with the sound on, and that's what threw. And I should try that here. Maybe I'll do that. Let me. I'm gonna go over here and find something that's got some sound on it. Actually, probably the easiest way is to find a video.
Yeah.
And bring up a. I'll bring up a YouTube
and the
video.
other thing was, you kept getting the echo. The sound kept echoing even
Echoing.
before you threw up that video.
Yeah, before I threw the video up, I was getting an echo on it. Let's see what we can find here as far as a quick little video just to throw something up on it. What I do when I do we watch YouTube all the time on our big TV. I throw it in my watch later, and then I go to the big TV and it has a YouTube thing and it shows you the list that you have of watch later. I'll throw that up in there and do that. Here's a little video. Have you been fooled by Disney? Let's put that up once. Let's make sure the sound's up, and let's move this over here. Takes a bit there. Okay, so here's a Disney video. We'll hit skip ad. Get the sound. Now, in order to get the sound, I have to turn this on. And let's just see if this will work. Okay, so you should be hearing the sound from Disney. Now, if you're getting an echo, let me know, because I think I can shut off the mic and get it. So this is a...
Hearing echo.
You're hearing echo?
Hollow.
Okay.
The Disney parks are a place that put immersion and storytelling on the top of their list. Number 2 on that list would be, I suppose, putting gift line, so thank you. I will have a link to their website in the description down below, and as always, and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about right now. The Disney parks are a place that put immersion and storytelling on the top of their list. Number 2 on that list would be, I suppose, putting gift shops at the end of attractions, because it's very important that you buy that merchandise. Imagineers are masterful storytellers, and they have ways of pulling the wool over guests' eyes. That way they don't realize they're in the middle of downtown Anaheim, California, or in a Florida swamp. So today we will be taking a look at how Disney tricks not only your eyes, but also your ears.
Okay, you should be hearing me again and not hearing the video. So that was a test. Oh,
Yep.
here
very
you
good.
YouTube. So that worked on it. The echo went away after I shut the mic off then
Yes.
on it. So what I have to do is and I've been playing with this if I want to do a video so that you hear the video. I have to turn my mic off and let you all hear the video for a while, and then when it's done, come back on. Some reason it's got two inputs that back feeding each other, and that's why it's done that. So at this point, that if I want to share a video, that's why I'll have to do it. So that'll work. I'll set that and leave those settings for now on it, because yeah, the echo's what you're getting. You're two of them. It's picking up two things at one time and sending it out, and that's why I was having the echo problem the other day on it, and I think we got that figured out.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing on. Yeah, hey, you know, Seven, you can learn by watching me mess around. There's somebody with I can't pronounce your name, but welcome aboard. So I'm not even going to try, but glad to see you come aboard. And to catch you up, where I'm doing this is kind of a little test video. I had some sound issues. I use OBS Studio to do my live streams with it, because I can do so much with it. And that's what we're going to call him. Hi. That's Hi. Welcome, Hi. Oh, it's Jason. Okay, we'll call you Jason. That's full. It looks like your graphic that you wouldn't speak English, but you do. I'm Jason. So that's pretty cool. Love it. We get people coming on from all over the place. That's what makes it so much fun. And there's John. Hey, how you doing? It says Ni hao Jason. So John's did a video the other day. He was showing how to change your sewer hose on your camper. He has a Roadtrek, a little newer than ours, but and that was very interesting. I know one of these days I got to do that. And John, the part that when you showed that it didn't fit up over that sleeve, and you stretched it out, if I'm right, you took a can or something and stretched it out to get it up over that sleeve up on the end. So that was very helpful, because I know one of these days I will have to replace ours, because those are just the hose and they're going to get holes in them sooner or later. And so that was a very helpful video. So I appreciate that video, John. John's up in Nova Scotia. Is that correct, Sue? Up in Nova Scotia, or by Halifax. Sue's got her earphone in and she don't hear me asking her questions. So I said John's up in Nova Scotia.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And John's been on for quite a while. He's been.
I was checking out Jason's channel.
Oh, okay. John says I stretched it and it said they said sand down the lip to a smaller diameter too. That would be another way, because those are standard size sewer drains. So you know, if that's 07 says laugh out. My dad was working on the sewer tank in his RV and I flushed it. Oh my gosh. That would be bad. That is crazy. I have some little, I don't have the graphics up now of, remember, a true story. You remember Chevy Chase? Yes. And he goes, shitters full. You know, but I had another one, a little graphic where a guy is opening up and he has black all over his face. So that's really funny. That's like, yeah, I bet it wasn't at the time. Yeah, John goes, ha ha, gross. Yeah. So that's crazy.
RV, the movie with Robin Williams.
That was another good one. They had that problem with the sewers. And yeah, if you haven't watched that one, that's a fun RV movie. I like to watch, I was able to find the Long Trailer with Lucille Ball. And we watched it like last week. And I've watched that movie and watched it. It's so fun. If you want to watch a movie, if you get new into RVing, and you want to watch a funny movie, Long Trailer, and the one with Robin Williams, RV, that was another really funny movie on it, because they had no experience. They didn't know what, and the family in RV comes along, and it's like they were almost too friendly. You know, you couldn't get rid of them. And it's like they were just your best friends, you know. So yeah, I forgot and I had to go.
Yeah.
He was mad. Yes, I happened before that movie. Still makes my dad make a nasty face. So, yeah, that was so that's funny. Yeah, there's some good movies out there. I'm not a big movie fan.
Jason, where are you from?
Yeah, where's Jason from? Welcome aboard. And yeah, it's always curious to see where everybody's from. I said John's up in Canada, and Seven's up like around the Illinois, or what do you call it, St. Louis, that area.
7?
Yeah.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, in that area. Oh, Korea, cool. Welcome aboard from Korea.
Wow, cool.
So, yeah, it's so interesting to know. We've had them from Beijing, China. We've had them from Australia. We've just... Yeah, so look up the long... You haven't seen that movie yet? Oh my gosh, you'll crack up laughing. It's an old one, you know, one of the old Lucy movies.
And it's touching, too.
You know, and it's good. It has a good story to it, and it's really, really good. So, yeah, we're from USA. We're in Florida, from the United States, the southern east part of the United States. So we're close to Daytona Beach areas where we're actually coming out of. We do a chat here. I used to do a morning chat every morning, and I got where I'm doing it like twice a week now. But today was kind of a surprise chat because I was having some issues with my sound yesterday, and so we're doing some adjustments on our sound. But yeah, hey. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, Jason, and hit that little bell, and it'll notify you when I have another live chat coming out or any other videos.
I subscribe to Jason's channel.
Oh, cool! I will have to check it out. In fact, I can do that right here. Let me go to your channel, and I usually try to.
So she is from Missouri. I said Kansas City, so.
Yeah, I thought so.
So it is Missouri. So
there's Jason. Okay, just subscribe. So I subscribe to you too, Jason. So I do that. Just I don't know. Some people are just watchers and aren't building a channel. I've been building a channel. Seven's building. She's got a very good channel. You check her out. 7 is enough. So, but yeah, I always like to promote other people's channel and like to promote my own too. So.
Well, Kansas City. Okay, see, I was thinking
Kansas City.
Kansas.
Yes, Kansas
Dawg,
City.
And I'm from U.S.
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri. So she's up in that area. Yeah, John said there's a wide variety of topics discussed here. Yeah, you know, and sometimes I think that's hurt my channel because I don't just go down one path. I'll talk road treks, camping. I'll talk radio-controlled drones. I'll talk cooking. I'll talk. I got aquariums. I'll talk aquariums, and so I'm just kind of all over the place. So I like to think that there's almost something for everybody on my channel. You know, maybe not for everybody, but you know, but at times I believe that's hurt my channel because I don't have a path where a lot of channels will do nothing but camping, nothing but you know, boondocking or whatever. Instapots, yeah, Instapot. We have an Instapot that was an old one Sue had, and we use it quite a bit. And drones. And so,
Instapots, that's right.
So yeah, I mean, any subject that we come up on, sometimes it's a topical one. Dogs, you know, and
cuckoo chickens.
Cuckoo chickens are a little mascot that we have. So yeah, we just like to kind of talk about anything you can think of, wide open, you know. It's so we just kind of open it up, and I would think it would attract a lot of it. It doesn't. I would think it would attract a verse audience, but it does. I mean, our regulars and come on. We have a done. I have an ADD, so it works for me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Attention deficit, and you know I am that way. I have this ADD. Cuckoo chicken. Yeah, let's let me grab cuckoo chicken a minute. So this is cuckoo chicken here. He's our mascot. Every once in a while I'll bring out Cuckoo Chicken, and he has no meaning or no significance besides he's a goofy bird, and sometimes he'll make a little bit of noise there. Let's see if he'll do it. There he is. That's Cuckoo Chicken. So Cuckoo Chicken makes an appearance just every, and my little puppy dog got she loves Cuckoo Chicken. And so this is Cassie. This is one of the lucky dogs. And I was gonna make a video one of these days. John says, "Oh Lord," and kind of describe how Lucky Dawg came about. I used Lucky Dawg name in brewing beer and other things there. So and dogs. So maybe I'll do that one of these days. Just make an informational video. How did Lucky Dawg come about? You know. So yeah, cuckoo chicken's fun. You know. Yeah, Jason, that's we just have fun. That's what basically our chat's about, and you know, hey guys, just having good times, you know, and some of us are growing channels here. We're trying to grow them up too. So, but it's just having a good time about it. Me and Sue both retired, so we have time to kill, time to have fun with it. So I don't have much. Sometimes I put up some graphics and stuff there, but I've got some, but I'm saving from our Monday evening chat. So if you're new and want to know, it's Monday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and it's on Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern time. That's in the United States. So Cassie's almost 12. Yeah, she has no teeth anymore, and I've had her since she was, well, I started seeing her when she was 2 weeks old, and now she's about 12. So she doesn't know any other person but me as her daddy. You know, so, and she's spoiled rotten. Sue did that.
Yeah.
Sue did that, you know, so but she's one of the lucky dogs. And then we got Abby. She's on the floor. It's hard to get the mic around there or the camera around to show Abby, but Abby's Sheltie. She was a rescue dog. John says, Bob, what's a good beginner drone? I'm itching for one. Well, you know, right now, John, the Phantom 3s you can get fairly inexpensive. And actually, if he was closer, I really was going to sell mine because I got the Mavic Air now. And so a Phantom 3 is a good one to start out on. You know, it's kind of like anything else. The better ones cost more money. The better ones do better things and all that. But just for a good one, the Phantom 3 would be a good one. I don't know if you can find new ones. There might be some new ones out there yet to be buying, because they're like a couple generations back. You know, they went from the Phantom up to the now they got the Mavic is a real popular one. The give you a price wise.
About the Mavic. The Mavic Air.
That's what I was just going to say. The Mavic Air, brand new, just plain the drone, is $799. A Phantom 3, you can find used ones all set up with extra batteries and that for about $300. In fact, that's what I was going to kind of sell mine for, around $300. It's got 3 batteries and some extra accessories with it. You know, when I bought it, it was $499, $500 when I bought it brand new with just 1 battery. You know, so it's they've went down, but that would be a good one if you wanted to do something inexpensive. There's a lot of drones out there in the market, and there's some out there that aren't too bad and some aren't so good. But anything DJI is probably your better one. They're kind of the number one in the industry is DJI. So that's what I would recommend. Is that my brother's got a Phantom 3 too. He likes it. He plays it around on it. My Mavic Air is awesome. I tell you what, if you just want to invest a little bit more, Mavic Air is just absolutely awesome. So says John and 7, you both have fun videos with the drone. You both are ready to make great videos with the drone. That would really be new for your dimension. And 7 said, does the Phantom 3 come with a camera in it? Yes, it does. It comes with you a 4K camera. It really comes everything ready to go. I mean, you can take the SD card out, load it into your computer, and edit it, make whatever kind of video you want out of it. John says $300 US seems reasonable. Probably makes more sense than buying an El Cheapo, one that could hardly fly. Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them out there, and there's some that you know, they work okay, you know. But the industry standard, you know, DJI is one of the best, more reliable drones on it. So that's what I would recommend on it. So Seven says, Sue, you inspire me to want to do more to show the restaurants and bucket list itself, bucket list stuff. So yeah, your restaurant videos are really cool. We went out yesterday. Sue's birthday was yesterday, and so we went out to the barbecue place there, and I was going to do a video, but then I didn't. I don't know why, but I just didn't on it. See, it's DJI with a D, DJI on it. If you just do a search for DJI, it'll come up, and you'll probably see a lot of the newer stuff on it. But you can buy them even on eBay, and on you can buy them on, well, Craigslist. You can buy them on Amazon. But they're all over the place there. And like I say, it all depends on how much money you want to spend. You know, just a little embarrassing snapping pictures of food. Yeah, well, you know, I do that. It's like I go to food, it's like look around, it's like I'm gonna take some pictures or start talking to the camera, you know, and it takes a little bit to get used to going out and talking to the camera. People look at you and it's like, yeah, don't worry about them. Let them look. Yeah, John said, I'm looking for something for coastal hike videos. Yeah, and a wilderness video around our cottage. Yeah, you know, if you're doing hiking though, to show you the, I'm gonna pull this down here. If you're hiking, this is the entire at Mavic Air. Get it in the right picture. I mean, it's just small. You can throw that over your shoulder, have it with you, and go out and doing. Where the Phantom 3 is quite a bit larger, and so the portability of it, the toy buying list seems endless. It does. There's so many good toys. It's like I love toys.
The whole drone. Just take out and show the little.
Well, I think he's familiar with the whole drone.
John,
you know,
might not have.
On it. So it's a but the I have a big what do you call it, one of the little storage containers I carry the Phantom 3 around, so it's quite a bit larger on it, where the DJI or the Air is it's so compact. It's in this little thing. This is the Air, and it does all. It's even folded up right now. That's the whole Air. Get in the camera.
Take it out, see?
On it. So anyway, so that's the Air on it, and so depending on what you want to spend, you know. Like I said, the Air is $799, but that's just the beginning. You're gonna want extra batteries. You're looking at $1,000 just to get it set up with the batteries and stuff. So there's always those extras, you know. It is tiny, you know, about the size of your hand. It's very, very small, very stable. I flew my Phantom 3 last week there in the backyard, and I used to think it was pretty stable, but nothing like the Mavic Air. The Mavic Air, I sat on the deck and landed right at my feet. You know, I see guys land it in their hand on it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Those blades will cut you. Yeah, but yeah, it's I really like it. And then I have the goggles, and that's an added expense that you don't need either. I can look at it through the goggles, and it's really just like being there. These goggles are just awesome, but it's all again about spending how much you want to spend on it, you know. Yeah, I was wanting the Mavic ever since it came out, and we went to a when the first Mavic came out, we was at a model helicopter meet over in Orlando, and the guy had one that just came out, and he was flying it everywhere. I thought, man, I'd like to have one of those, you know, but it was all about money. Darn it, you know, if it wasn't for money, there's so many things we could do, you know. It's not fair. Money shouldn't, you should just get whatever you want, you know, and not have to worry about money. Wouldn't that be great? I'd go for that.
Music came on, and it's a little bit louder.
It's a little bit louder?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's just a track, you know.
It's a different track,
you know. So it's the balance, you either got to get it up or get it down either way. So, you know, I'll turn it down just a hair, but it's like, In fact, I thought about taking them. Hey, let's do a poll. How many think we don't even need the music? You know, Seven says I love the piano music. I never used to have music, and I'll put music in the background on it. And at times I think, you know, I wonder if I even need the music, you know, on. So it's like, and I was debating that, and I can turn it off and on whenever I want to. So what I did is I had made a track with all these different songs on it, so that the music will play through a different one, and all good either way. So okay, you know, I don't want it to be distracting from the chat, you know, but yet kind of nice having some music in the background if you balance it out on it. That's the main thing, getting the balance on it. But yeah, it adds to it. Even my vlog videos, I got where I never used to put music, and I put music in the background. But when I'm doing those, I edit those out through the editing software, and I get real anal about getting my balances, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos. So many of them I will stream them on the TV, and you're watching their videos, and their music's real loud, and you turn it way down, and then they go back and start talking. And then they're talking so low that you can't hear them. Then you got to turn it back up, and that's irritating. And so one thing I try to do when I do my editing is make my sound levels the same, so that the music is in tune with the sound, so you're not turning your channel up and down trying to hear it. You know, we've been like watching that America's Got Talent. They have the most porous sound mixer I've ever seen for a major show. Half the time, we watched one the other night, a guy was singing, there was a piano in the background. The piano was so daggone loud you could not hear the guy sing. And for a national show, their mixer guy needs to be fired. I mean, he can't mix worth a darn, you know, and it should be balanced out like that. So John says, I gotta run house painting today. Thanks, Bob and Sue. Nice to meet others, and see you again soon. Cheers. And Ton, when you get down here to Florida, bring your brush with you. We need our house painted too.
John, thanks for the birthday message yesterday.
Oh yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Everybody was wishing Sue happy birthday yesterday.
Everybody.
You know, so it was cool. Well, that's yeah. John's one of my good subscribers. We pop in back and forth all the time. So anyways, I was talking about sound. I used to run sound at church, and I was always took pride in the sound when we had singers, that I would adjust the music to the people singing, and so that's why I kind of get anal about sound on it. Seven says, show me how to paint a pie on a video. There you go. Yeah, John, make a video. Make a video of painting a pie. It's like
make a video.
Make
John,
a video
that's right.
of it. So yeah, I want to get. I used to do stuff like myself, but
no, we didn't say paint while high.
Paint while you're high.
That's a whole other subject.
Years ago. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be one of our next projects here around here, is get house painted, you know. I chat with Howie Roll. He's up in California right now, but I think he's heading back towards Texas at this point. And he does some house painting, but he comes through Florida. And I told Howie, I go, maybe work out a deal. You can come here and park for a while and paint the house, you know, because he lives in his camper van. That's all he lives in. He lived in Key West for a couple years, and he bartended in that, but he lived right out of his at a Ford van that he lives in. He still does. That's his home. And so I said, hey, Howie, you come back through this way. You want to paint our house there? You come here and boondock. So I was trying to figure out Robert, traveling with Robert. I haven't heard. Usually does a podcast on Friday. I haven't heard nothing from him today. He was getting his Kia back, heading up on his East Coast swing, and so that's probably still got him held up. Had to put a new motor in it, so I've been kind of curious to hear back from him to see what was going on. So 70 says, I worked sound booth at my church when I was in my 20s. That's cool. I did that for a long time. In fact, several different churches I had done the sound, and I really enjoyed it, you know, doing the sound, and I took a lot of pride into making it all sound good, you know. And the one church we had videos too. I'd have to, you know, bring in the videos and stuff. So I always enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed that. That was my favorite part of going to church, is doing the sound booth. You know. So Oh, so Jason, what do you do? Job, school, hobbies? So yeah, so you got what's it?
Trying to get a little bit more talk with Jason.
Let's see what Jason's up to, and it's different in Korea. It's like I've seen some videos.
First person from Korea.
Yeah.
South Korea, probably.
There was that one where Henry Winkler and
They went to Korea.
They went to Korea. What's the name of that show?
I can't think of it.
I can't either.
About 4 old guys.
4 old guys that had George Foreman, Henry Winkler,
Terry Bradshaw, and
William Shatner, and they traveled around. But Korea was one place they went to, and it was really cool. And they go around this, and they try to get almost in trouble, but not in trouble, you know. So but that was a cool show. We watched that, so that was pretty fun on it. All right, I think I'm going to fix to get out of here. I basically wanted to come on and do a quick little chat and check out this sound and see how it works. So I think I've got it figured out. It's sounding better, so on it. Oh, you haven't heard that show. Can't think of the name of it.
Here, I'll look it up real quick.
So look it up before we get out. It's
here, hang on 1 second here.
I can't remember the name of it. They had a show. They do a short little season, like I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, and now Sue's gonna take too long to do that.
Now I've got to look at Henry Winkler.
So
Terry
anyways,
Bradshaw.
she'll come up with it by the time I'm done here. I can't look things up on the fly like that. It's,
Better late than never.
Okay, better late than never. That's it. 7. Better late than never. Check that out. Better late than never. So yeah, that was a fun one. There'll probably have another one come back on it. So okay, we're gonna get out of here. I'm glad to see everyone come on there. I want to see Jason. He's the new stop by. I hope you stop by again. If you're watching this later on, you want to make a comment, leave it in the comments section. Give us a thumbs up, like, share with your friends. Tell them to stop in. We have a good time here. Enjoy it. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and that'll notify you when I have a new video or a new live stream coming up. So, hey, everybody, have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And we'll be talking. The next one will be Monday at 6. Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time from the United States. So that'll be our next chat. So we'll see everybody again then. Have a great weekend.